Okay, so what is the domain and range of this graph? So the first thing you have to do is to find the endpoints. Okay, and you have to notice if it's included or excluded. Remember, the empty circle, the open circle means that it is excluded. Okay, and the closed circle means that it is included. All right, so we're going to write our answers in interval notation. So our domain are our x values. So this one starts at -3 and ends at +4. So our domain will be all real numbers between -3 and +4. Okay, and now I just have to know, is it a parenthesis or a bracket? Since the 3 is excluded, okay, it's a parenthesis. Since the 4 is included, it is a bracket. Okay, and then we have the range of the y values. So the smallest y value is -9. Okay. And the highest y value is 1. So it's going to be all real numbers between -9 and 1. And again, the -9 is excluded, so that gets a parenthesis. And the 1 is included, so that gets a bracket. All right, and then move on to a parabola. Okay, the domain here is going to be all real numbers. How do I know that? When you look at a graph and there's no point on it, right? This one clearly had a open circle and a closed circle for starting and end point. This one is not clearly identified, and since it hits the edge of the window frame, it means that it's going to continue on in that direction forever. So this is going to go down and left forever, and it's going to go down and right forever. So if it goes left forever and right forever, that means that it's all real numbers. So you're just going to use your infinity signs here. So from -infinity to +infinity, and infinities always get parentheses because they're not really you can never actually obtain infinity. So it can never be included. The range, on the other hand, okay, is always going to be below the maximum. And it looks like the maximum height of this parabola was 4. So it's all real numbers less than 4. So again, I'm going to start at -infinity. Always start at the small number, okay, and it goes to 4. The 4 is in a bracket because the graph actually does reach 4, but again, the infinity, -infinity, has to be in parentheses. All right, one more example here. So this is a linear function, okay, and again, it touches the frame on both sides, so it continues left forever, continues right forever, continues going up to the left and down to the right. So both the domain and range are all real numbers. Okay, this is not interval notation, but this is shorthand. The symbol here means all real numbers. Okay, but again, for here, we're just going to go -infinity to +infinity. And again, infinities are always in parentheses. And that is going to be our answer for both our domain and range.